Hey Fire Fam, what's up? I'm gonna do a pick a card reading or pick a pile, whatever you want to call it, on what's going on in your love sector. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean what's going on in your twin flame situation, what's going on in your soulmate connection. This could resonate straight up for self love and self love only. This could resonate for twin flame, it could resonate for soulmate. I'm just being called to read for a broad group of people. And please let me know in the comments if this does resonate for you. Apologize in advance if there's any dog noises or yard work noises or knocking. And also for my lack of energy. I haven't really been sleeping lately, so anyway, without further ado, we have Red Jasper, pile 1, Black Tourmaline, pile 2, Green, I think this is Green Aventurine, pile 3, and then Kyanite, pile 4. Okay, so take a second, pause the video if you want. I'm going to go ahead and start moving them. I'm going to try to go by pretty quick because I don't want the video to be super long. And we're just going to find out what's going on in your love sector. If I happen to pick up a relationship of some sort, we'll play it by ear. Okay. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Sun. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good actually. A really good start. I'm trying to see if I want to make sure you can see what's going on here, because I've got you turned around. I want this to be able to be seen in case people use this to tell where the video is. Sorry, I'm doing a little logistics work back here. Thank you, pile 1, for hanging out with me. It looks like y'all are having a good time anyway, so you're here for it. I just feel like I'm being called to just put all the cards out here, which I don't typically do. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, that's a little weird. This is so interesting, actually. I don't know how I want to do this. I'll figure my life out here in a minute. Okay. And then we've got enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. Don't be misled. This is all very, very... Sorry, I think I'm talking too low. Free yourself very soon. And then we have emotions are running high. Yeah, no kidding. And a time for healing. Alright, so I feel like you've got a new sense of clarity. Regardless of what that means in terms of love, self-love, work, which, depending on when you see this, work could be a little erratic right now and up in the air, but I feel like maybe it's more like soul purpose, soul work, soul calling. So I feel like you're really learning. You've learned from the people that you've been learning from. You've learned from the people that you've healed. And I do feel like whoever here is in this pile is a healer, but to the point where you heal people to distract yourself in some way. And not only do you distract yourself, you elude yourself to believing that you're doing your soul's work because you're helping people. But I'm not trying to call anybody out, because let me just be honest with you, I picked this pile too. I don't know why I picked piles in my own readings, but so this one I'm going to be able to resonate with you even more so than probably the rest of them. I guess, I don't know. But there's something, you may have gotten like just trapped in this healing energy, and at first maybe you started out healing people, and then maybe you tried to heal yourself through healing other people and learning through them, and then it didn't seem like it was working for you, and so you went back to the old, let me just heal everybody, and then you were like, no, I don't give a shit about anybody anymore. I don't know what's going on. I feel like that's what this 4 here is. This 4 of Cups, like, you've got all this justice, you've got all this clarity, you've got all this love for yourself and for other people, but you're not receiving it yourself. It's like you're overflowing with it, but you're not getting any of it back. And you're at this point where you're like, how do I have so much love for myself? I'm taking such good care of myself. How do I have so much love for everybody else, and I'm taking such good care of everybody else, but there's nothing for me. Nothing is ever enough, you know? So I feel like, sorry, Jake, stop. So you're being asked to free yourself here from that mindset. Well, I guess maybe, telling you, hot mess, haven't slept in 2 days. It's time to take back control of your life, but be careful with that control word. That's a big problem with us in the spirit community, but maybe stop trying to control the universe and control your own life, because I don't know if you've been doing any kind of affirmations or magic, or, you know, if I think this way, it'll butterfly effect into something different. Like, we gotta quit that, honestly. I don't know what this very soon is. Maybe it's just clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. After I just said don't manifest. But I think that's got something to do with the 9 of Cups and the Sun here, you know, which, I mean, that's a really, 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 really good indication of happiness. And whether that means with someone else or within yourself, it's still a good thing no matter what. And you've got the Justice here and the King of Chalices here. But I just don't know with this 4 of Chalices here is, and then I've got this don't be misled. Enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. So it's like, are you even accepting love right now? Are you accepting any of these offers? But no, you're not. You're not accepting offers from anybody. But yourself. And maybe there's somebody that's just kind of in the shadows that you miss, who showed you happiness and showed you love and really taught you things and really catalyzed your, I don't know if that's a word, your own self-love, you know, that you're waiting on. So it doesn't matter how many soulmates come in your life or how many, you know, people get in your DMs. It doesn't matter, because there's just that one person who is your dream come true. And you've got everything you need. You don't want to let anybody in because you're already happy. You're already good. And I really hope that if there is a person involved in this, then, you know, they're on their way, because your emotions are so high right now. And you're healing and you're freeing yourself. And this very soon, like, these are all it's a very stuck and stable energy at the same time. So I'm really confused. I don't know. I want to actually pull an oracle from this deck. I have no idea what this deck's called. I'm going to pull one, and if it feels right, to pull another one. We got gratitude here. Okay. Hold on a minute, actually. Let me go back a minute. Enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. Can you see that? I need to... Okay. Do you know what you've created? No, besides an intergalactically known saunter named after you, inspiration in the eyes that have watched you, hope in the minds that have admired you, and love in the hearts that have known you. But you might ease up on your sachet before someone gets hurt. This is interesting. If there's any karmic people that you're dealing with, or soulmate people, or just soul family that you're dealing with that you really could see yourself entertaining for a while, but maybe not long term, please spare their feelings, because they're people too, and you know what it's like to hurt. You don't need that person to fulfill you. Okay? You don't. Don't be misled thinking that you do. Don't be misled thinking that you're not emotionally stable, that you're not emotionally fulfilled. When fear speaks, it's always wrong, unless being chased by wildebeests. And when love speaks, it's always right, and usually bouncy. So I just got a vision of Tigger, and that for me would be like some kind of inner child thing. I don't know what that will mean for you, but anyway, I wanted to kind of figure out a little bit more, go a little deeper. We got gratitude here. Find just one thing that you feel grateful for right now, and let that gratitude pour through your body. It's a healing balm, like the warmth of the sun. So right now, what I'm kind of doing is I'm being more grateful for, I feel kind of egotistical saying this, but my appearance. I'm very grateful that I feel like a very pretty girl. I like my body. I like my skin tone. I like who I am. I like how much I love people, and I'm grateful for all the things that I've learned. I'm grateful for who I am. I'm grateful for what I can give to people. You know, it's just, there's just this one something that's missing, you know, and I don't know what that is. So here we go. We got ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. Make sure that's in the frame. I want to, when I turn my camera around, it's actually the right way. Okay, cool. Learn something new every day. I really want this channel to take off, and I feel like outside of love, that is something that I want. I want to feel more useful to people, because it's like I still have more love to give. I just don't know where to put it. Does that make sense? It's like I've got so much in me that I just don't know where to put it, and I want to put it into this channel, but you know, I don't know who needs me. You know, I need people to comment and tell me what they need, tell me what they want to learn, tell me what they want to hear. What kind of readings do you want me to do? You know, do you want me to do one big collective on a divine masculine or a divine feminine, or you versus them? Do you want me to continue doing pick-a cards? Do I need to go do zodiacs and stuff like that? Like, you know, like I don't know where to take the channel. I just kind of go with the flow. I don't know what people need, and that's kind of hard. But I guess that comes from within, because right now I don't really know what I need, because I feel like I have everything. So it's a weird place to be. It's a very, I don't know if you can hear the hammering in the background. They're building a shelf in the garage, but I don't know what people need, because, you know, maybe everybody has everything, but I feel like I have it. I have everything. I have enough to give, but I don't know who to give it to or where to put it. So I'm grateful for that, you know. And then I've got this ambition here. Like, this is my ambition. Y'all are my ambition. Love is my ambition. Teaching people how to love themselves is my ambition. But I need us to grow together. So, yeah, there's that. And maybe you can resonate with that. Didn't mean to take that to me, but I felt called to do so. I really hope that you resonate with that. Please let me know in the comments if you did resonate with that, though, if you picked this pile. That would mean so much to me. So much to me. Alright, y'all. I'm going to move on to the next pile. Don't mind me while I clean up my mess. I just got a really big craving for pizza for some reason. Like, I want some Little Caesars pizza. I guess me and my son are going to Little Caesars when I go pick him up from his dad's. Put these up yet. I'm just set them right here. Okay. That was pile 2. Okay. Alright, pile 2, black tourmaline. You see. Alright. All right, we have Ace of Cups. It's always a good omen. The Hermit, Virgo, oops. Seven of Cups. So there's definitely some introspection that needs to be done. You need to figure out what you want. You got a taste of something, but you need to figure out what you want. Knight of Wands. Yeah, it looks like you have a lot of offers. Eight of Pentacles, but it all makes you feel kind of empty. The Hanged Man and stuck. So when you're working from an ego space, you feel empty and you feel stuck. But Spirit is wanting you to go within, and it's wanting you to really think about how you have all of these options, because you've got a plate. You're still working from ego right now, and which is a complete parkour from the first pile that I just did. So I feel like you may have a lot of meaningless sexual offers on the table right now. Just meaningless relationships that seem to come and go, just super tender vibes. And nothing really sticks right now, and it's not going to, not until you really go within and dive deep within yourself and figure out what it is that you want. Then we've got, there's a deeper reason for each of your questions, seek it. So that goes straight with, here's like all these questions right here, all these emotions and all these things. And then, you need to go deeper within the Hermit. And there's a deeper reason for each of your questions, seek it. So there's that. Is that in the frame? Okay, yeah. And then guidance, attention, help, maybe, love always, criticism never. Okay, back to the Virgo. That's a critical, very critical sign, very self-critical especially. So don't criticize yourself. That's the thing that you will need to avoid, not to criticize yourself. You just need to, unless it's constructive, of course. The question was what to give others, if anything at all. So this is perfect to go with the Virgo card, because the Virgo is the servant. And, what to give others, if anything at all. So maybe you are not giving to yourself. You're not giving to yourself. So, you're giving to others. But what are you giving to others? That's one of those questions that you need to figure out. What is it that you're giving to others? What are you not getting from others? What is it that you are getting from others? And what are you not giving to others? Sometimes the good is hidden. Wow, this is so... I guarantee you, whoever's watching this, it's got to be a Virgo. At least, you've got strong Virgo placements in your chart, or you're dealing with someone who is a Virgo. Sometimes the good is hidden. All right, and with a Virgo, the good is always hidden. But if you're an unevolved Virgo, the good is even hidden from you. And on the outside, you might seem like you have your life together, but on the inside, it's really like a huge mess. Like, you seem like you go to work every day and you seem like you got it together. You got a good attitude. You get your stuff done. You're really great at your job, but then like you come home and your house is a disaster. And then you just can't really... There's nothing left for you on the inside. A messy life or a messy mind will give you a messy world. Find the good in what they said or asked. It's always there, even if they didn't mean for it to be there. Clues for what you want are hidden all around you. So there's all around you. Look around. Look for the signs. Look for the synchronicities. Okay? I'm moving these over because you're stuck. You're being probably admired by so many people, but at the same time you're just like, it's not fulfilling me. Even though I've got these people, I'm looking away from all of that. It's not fulfilling me. It's if anything, it's just making me feel more empty from time to time. What is that noise? Okay, Jackie, lay down. Please don't knock my camera over. Sorry about that. I was hearing some weird noises. You're off in your own world in a big way. Like nothing is satiating you in any way. And it's like you try to walk away from everything. But, that was the Eight of Pentacles. But I said Eight of Cups. That's weird. nothing satiates you, you know, even if you are, you know, having these empty relationships and they come and go, it's still, it's not enough. Like, it's just, it's, I don't know, what the word I'm looking for is. It's not fulfilling. And I feel like you know that. Like, I feel like you're getting there. You're getting to a place where you know that there's something missing. And you are finally maybe asking the questions. You know, when I started my journey, it was, why am I like this? You know, like, I kept asking myself that question, like, why am I like this? And the answers would come. And it, you know, I didn't realize at the time that the answers were coming in, but eventually I did start noticing, you know, I would ask, why am I so, I can't even think of anything anymore, but like, why am I so this or whatever? And like a couple hours later, I would be presented with this situation where I got to learn why I was like that. And if I needed more to learn, you know, and the universe always knew. My higher self always knew. And would put me in these situations like, oh, okay, well, I needed to know that. I needed to learn that. I needed to get better there. And, you know, you ask for these patience, I don't know, patience came out, so maybe you have patience issues. That's not what I meant to say, but you ask for these things, you know, like patience, for instance, and instead of getting patience itself, you're presented with all of these um, situations that teach you how to be patient or make you need to be patient, you know, and they're always uncomfortable. I mean, that is what it is. But anyways, express your love. Okay, definitely express your love to yourself. Maybe because I'm not getting I'm not getting a relationship here. I'm not getting that there's anybody right now that you need to be really focused on. Not saying that there isn't somebody, but they're not coming through in this reading, which means you need to work on yourself right now. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Well, it just depends. You know, you're going to start being romantic with yourself. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So, yeah, you definitely need to work on your inner child healing here. Heal that inner child. Especially, yeah, you've got the little girl back here, like, she's back here, like, waving you off, like, go figure out whatever it is, you know, that's wrong with us and why I'm hurting. Go find out why I'm hurting so that you can come back and tell me all about it. Because I need help. I need healing. I need answers. I need to know things. Find out, you know, remember what it was about you that as a child, you know, what your passion was, and you know how you found your happiness. The end of a tough cycle approaches. All right, well, that's good news. And it's time to take action. So I'm feeling like this is a soul calling kind of thing, some kind of soul work that you need to take action on. Maybe you're a healer. I mean, if you're a Virgo, you know, you're obviously a healer of some sort. You're a servant. So maybe you're a healer and you need to just start learning as you go. Just find something. Find something to do. Let's see if we can pull 2 more from these and see if that'll help hone in a little bit on your journey or your purpose or whatever that it is that you need right now. Oops. So we've got striving. Okay, time to take action. Eventually the individual ego's drive to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. Yeah, so like I said, go within, learn how to go with the flow. Maybe you have a lot of controlling issues, trying to control things in your life that just don't seem to really get anywhere, or seem to stay in control, because we don't actually have control over anything but ourselves, and that's what you need to do. You need to work on controlling that that need for control. But the inner child needs to come out, and I don't know where I was going with that, honestly, but this fell out. So this is a pretty card. Body. Show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Yeah, there we go. Self-love. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. Your whole body, your whole self, even your ego. You have to accept it for what it is. And this, man, this card is so pretty. I love those colors. You have to accept your body for what it is. You have to accept your soul and your spirit and your journey and your purpose for what it is. You can't make it something that it's not. And if you're in a job where, you know, it's tough, you know, you've got full moon and Capricorn here. Capricorn's like the worker bee of the zodiac, you know, it's the father, it's Saturn. Yeah, like the father. Restriction, structure, pessimism. You know, you're gonna, it looks, and if you're Virgo too, like you do a lot of self-loathing here. You strive for greatness, and it doesn't happen because you're trying to control it, and then you self-loathe, and it's just a vicious cycle. So hopefully the end of that cycle will be showing up for you soon. If this resonated, I really, really need you to let me know. That's part of what my issue is right now, is not knowing what people need, because I have plenty of love to give, and I have an overflowing cup. I have all that I need, and I don't know where to put it. I don't know who to give it to, and I don't know where to put it. I don't know what you guys need, but I have a need for my purpose, and that's this channel, and that's helping y'all. But I need you to communicate with me. I don't know where to put my love and how to love you guys if you don't talk to me. So there's that, and I hope to hear from you. Let me know if this resonated. Let me know if you want me to do another reading. You know, if you have any requests or whatever, feel free to always, you know, my door is always open, literally always open. And I hate like saying that, because in high school and stuff like that, it's always open so that they can judge you and criticize you and get the dirt. But that's not here. That's not what I do here. I'm committed to healing and helping people. That's what I'm here for. But I can't heal you and help you if you don't reach out. Okay, much love. We're moving on to pile 3, guys. Alright, you can see it. Okay, cool. Alright, I need to get some water. 1 second. I'm gonna drink some moon water. Alright. Ooh. The World. 10 of Swords. It's a very interesting combination. And King of Cups. Okay. Feeling like I should keep going, but I'm going to stop for a second. So, we've got a cycle complete, and then a cycle ending, and then maybe solidity. I don't know if that's a word, but it looks like you've still got some work to do. There's still something going on. I'm not getting a relationship from this pile. Matter of fact, I haven't gotten a relationship from any of the piles. I just kind of do what Spirit makes me do, and you know, I've always wanted to be that twin flames, you know, love and light, blah blah blah. But I feel like that's more of like a clickbait sort of thing, and it's not authentic to me. Although love is a very deep part of who I am. As a Leo, we're the lovers of the zodiac. We are the heart of the zodiac, and we're born into this world not feeling loved and being damaged and being hurt, and so we have to learn how to love ourselves so that we can love everybody else. So that's why, you know, you see a lot of self-centered, obsessed with themselves kind of Leos, and that's not really what we're about. It's the defense that we give off to keep people out, because we know that we do have so much to give and people take advantage. So anyway, tangent. You've got work to do though. I feel like I do need to go farther. So you've come to the end of a cycle, but you're about to start a new one. It's going to be really hard, but it's going to really help you grow. It's going to really help you be fully aware of your emotions. It's going to help you be fully, your cup will be full. And but I think I'm getting a weird message here that I don't typically get. But you have to play your cards right. Like this is like a testing phase. You have to play your cards right, and you can't build up any karma. And something that I've recently learned, I guess I always knew it, but I never really acknowledged it, is that like you can build karma up to yourself. It's not just if you hurt other people, you get that karma back. But if you're not loving yourself and you're being bad to yourself and bad to your body, like that's you'll rack up karma on your own self. If you're self-deprecating, self-damaging, self-sabotaging, then you're going to have to reap that at some point. And it looks like you're about to go through a really tough cycle of that. But it's going to get you to a good place. It's still not over, though. Because like I said, you still have to play your cards right. You have to continue to play your cards right. Like, you're about to be going through the ultimate test of self-love. That's what I'm getting. 5 of Swords. So, yeah, you're going to have a hard time here. 2 of Wands. And 6 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords has always been a card that I've never really understood. I feel like you're gonna be dealing with somebody who is out of your league. I hate to say it, but you're gonna end up dealing with somebody who is way out of your league, and it's going to put you on the right track. And it's going to teach you, it's going to show you what you missed out on. For some of you, I feel like this has already happened. I don't know why, but I feel like, or it's happening. But this also could be this person who it could be the same person. You could meet them at a time when you're going through a really rough patch and they're really good on their own, and then I don't know, I'm feeling soulmates here. I'm not feeling twin flame. I don't know, I'm getting both. I'm getting a lot of messages here. You know what? I'm going to keep going. What would love do? Alright, this is sending you right back to your person. I feel like that's just a confirmation that the whatever situation you're fixing to go through is going to send you right back to your divine person. Do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. The legend of Bigfoot continues. That's funny. So there's going to be a situation where, for some of you, you're going to be presented with a person that is out of your league, and you're going to be like, whoa, I had something that was perfect for me before, and I need to go back to that because I don't know why I thought that they weren't right in the beginning. Or you thought your person was too good for you and you left and you were hanging out with other people, but ultimately you're like, you want your original person back because you're like, well, nothing's doing it here, other people don't match up with me. Not out of your league, but sometimes these things karma is fucked up, man. It'll present you with distractions just to see if you're gonna fail or how and that's what I'm saying, playing your cards right. You're gonna be tested. You're going to be tested, and you're going to have to figure out what it is that you love, who it is that you love. That's what this test is for. I feel like this is a twin flame runner situation. You're about to have to run around in the darkness for a minute to show you what illusions you haven't faced yet, how to get you back to your person, and, get you back to yourself, first of all, and then ultimately back to your person. Oh, this is pretty too. No two flowers are the same, yet all are beautiful in their own way. Please excuse the weed eating in the background. I thought he was done with the artwork. So you're going to realize, there's other people that you're going to see, and you're going to be like, whoa, okay, wait a minute. Maybe not all men are the same, or maybe not all women are the same. And I may have thought something wrong about my person that I knew was my person, but I thought it was too good to be true because I thought everybody was the same. And then when I hooked up with everybody, and I realized they're not all the same. She wasn't the same. He wasn't the same. He was good. She was good. And like I said, you've got to play your cards right, because if you come back to that person, I feel like they're waiting on you. I do. But it's going to be harder on you to go back than it is on them than it will be for them to accept you. Comparisons are odious. Never heard that word before. I like new words. Because they presume all other things are equal, which is never the case. Okay. Because they presume all other things are equal. So this is like an ego situation where it's like your fear that you're going to continue to get hurt, your fear that everybody's the same is the main issue here. It's safe for you to love. Isn't that something? It's safe for you to love. You don't have to be scared. That's what the cycle is for. You don't have to be scared. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love, divine love. You don't have to be scared. Keep an open mind. So maybe your person is not your typical person. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Or maybe there's just something about them that you can't pin down, but then hold on a minute. What is it? How are you mirroring each other? What is it that you fear in them that you actually fear about yourself? Like if they're flighty or hard to pin down, or, they don't seem like they're good with commitment, there's a possibility, I want to call it fact, that you're the same way. They are perceiving you the exact same way, that you're flighty, that you're hard to pin down, that you're egotistical, you're an attention whore, you're whatever. Whatever you see in them that bothers you, you need to fix it within yourself. Otherwise, you two are never going to be in alignment. So, bring love into the situation. Okay, friendship too. This is Moon in Aquarius. So, unconditional love. Because I feel like we love our friends a little less conditionally than maybe our love partners, which sucks. But that's just a way of life, unfortunately, with the society. Or has been. So bring love into the situation. Love, not infatuation. And unconditional love. Find out where the conditions are, or what you think the conditions are. Ask yourself the questions. What would love do? What are the conditions? Are there any conditions? Or am I lying to myself that there even are conditions? If they did this to me, what would I do? What even are the conditions? You and your loved ones are safe. So I feel like there's a massive amount of fear going on right now in this pile. Excuse me. You're so scared to love. You're so scared to let yourself love more than anything. It's not that I don't think that you're so scared to love. I think you're scared to receive it. I think that, maybe you are scared to love too. I don't know. I want to pick two more oracles here and see what this has to say. Maybe about your purpose. Lately these have been going along with purposefulness. so make it God's, the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it. Release the idea of my. As soon as you start to say the money, the relationship, like my money, my relationship, my job, freedom arrives. When there's no grasping, the right actions get shown. Free me from the prison of my, dear Lord. My fear. Free me from that illusion of my fear. Free me from that prison of my fear, that prison of my own mind. Okay? It's a big deal right there. Because I feel like you're not going to be able to find your purpose yet. You're not going to figure out what your calling is until you get rid of the fear. And I've been there. I've been through this process. And now I'm just waiting on my person to go through this process. And I kind of feel like this is where he is right now, which sucks. But, I mean, I'm working on my purpose. And that leads me to tell you guys that please communicate with me. Please comment. If there's something that you need, let me know. I'm here to help, and I'm here. Like, I've got plenty of love to give. I just don't know where to put it. I can't put it into my person right now because he's not ready to receive it. He's too scared of it. So let me give it to you guys, because when he comes in, when he's full, he'll come in and I'll be even fuller, and I'll have even more to give to you. But I want to grow this in the meantime. So please communicate with me. My door is always open. I want to hear how things resonate. I want to hear what I want your requests. I want us all to grow together. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to grow people, or to teach people how to grow and teach people how to heal on a big scale. But I don't know what y'all need if you don't communicate with me. Okay, so there's that. Striving. Eventually, the individual ego's drive to make things happen falls away, replaced with a relaxed, trusting openness to answers as they arise. Thank you, Divine, for letting me move with the flow. Release your fear and go with the flow. This was actually for the pile prior to this one, so maybe you need to check that one out too. I definitely feel like it will resonate on some level, but you need to strive to go with the flow. Strive to let go of fear. I know that's not easy to do. That's not easy to do. Not at all. I've still got fears that I'm working through, but they don't really have anything to do with love or anything, but just fear of receiving. My thing is fear of receiving any kind of help from people, any kind of material help from people. I don't like people to hold it over my head. That's something that I've dealt with my whole life, and it's always something that people will throw back in your face, and so that's a trauma that I have to work on. Like, if some knight in shining armor was to come in and sweep me off my feet, I would just be like, dude, no. I'd have to know that it was true love before I could even fathom taking anything from this person. No matter how selflessly they would want to give it, it wouldn't work for me because of my issues with receiving. I don't have issues receiving love. I have issues receiving material things. So that's definitely something that I have to work on, because I'm not in alignment with that. Therefore, I'm not, if I'm scared of receiving material things, how am I going to be in alignment with all the affirmations and things that I put out there? Like, every time I spend money, it's like every dollar I spend comes back to me times 10. Well, if I'm not in alignment with that and I'm still scared to receive things, how am I going to get those things? If you're still scared to receive love, how are you going to get that? How is somebody going to give that to you if you are too scared of it? But anyway, that's my piece for that. Oh, and it was 44 minutes and 4 seconds, so there's some 444. So I don't know, I don't know how that might resonate with you. It's a foundational number. It's a union number, so that could be good. Maybe this was just all you needed to hear. Maybe that was it. Don't be scared. That's it. It's that simple. I mean, it's not that simple, but it is that simple. Don't ask me how to make that make sense. Alright, Kyanite, it's your time to shine. The Lovers. Okay. Starting out great. 4 of Swords. Not so sure about that. Jake, stop it. Son, quit. Jake, stop. He's a nervous, itching habit. Baby, stop. He's so pretty. I will show you. But, maybe another day. The Lovers, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Okay, what do I have here? I don't know, I feel like maybe you took... I feel like there might have been a third-party situation here. Somebody maybe tried to intervene in your partnership, but somebody was not having it. Or maybe, you didn't try to break up somebody else, did you? Were you trying to give somebody something? Were you trying to offer something better than what they were getting? I'm trying to figure out how to manifest this by meditating. This is really, really ambiguous. It's like you tried to think it into existence. You tried to offer things. What is that? Like, you've got plenty of love to offer this person, but they're stuck in the middle of a situation, some kind of karmic situation right now. And that doesn't necessarily always mean that they're with another person. It could mean a situation within themselves. It could mean their mom. It could mean their kids. My son is a karmic for me. How? I don't know how that works, but, whatever. 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands. I mean, it'll be a constant karma with him, Alright, so we got 2 10s. 10 of Chalices. So, it's been a very tough situation to begin with, but I feel like your guides have really been helping you along the way. But the temptation has kind of always been in the back of your mind to take something that isn't necessarily yours. And I don't know, I don't know if I can say the word yet. Like, I don't know if I can confidently say it's not yours yet. But there's a feeling like you've been tempted to hop into bed with somebody that you shouldn't. They probably check all your boxes, but they have to work out their karma first. I don't know. This is weird. It's not as if you need anyone. Are you basically trying to... Are you like this, Why Won't You or the Stay song by Jennifer Nettles or Sugarland, whichever. Like you're the other woman or the other man. There's somebody that's in a situation that you're kind of like in the middle of, and you're like, I can treat you better. But really, can you? Can you? Even, it doesn't matter what you give. I don't think that this person... This is harsh. This is so bad. I don't think this person loves you. I think they like the idea, the allure of you, but I don't think they love you. And there's not really anything that you can do to change that. Anyway, it's not as if you need anyone. For as long as you wish to keep them in your life, whoever they may be, understanding them as opposed to changing them will wildly improve the chances that they'll wish to keep you in their life. On the other hand, you're pretty much stuck with me. Oh, okay, well, maybe they do love you. Maybe they just don't have any space for you right now. And part of your karma is to learn how to be full within yourself first. So there's that. That you have options. That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. I could make just 2 wishes, I'd wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depths of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance just as you are to the lives of so very many. And of course, I'd wish for even more wishes. Oh, shoot. You were such a good idea. I don't know. This is a really weird reading. I don't know right now what to even say, right? Because it's, on one hand, I'm getting homewrecker vibes. That's a horrible word. But I'm getting vibes that, like, you're trying to go after something that's not yours. Because you've got this deep, deep, like, need for somebody. But you've got a long way to go if that's the case, because you have to have enough for yourself, or you're not ever going to have enough for anybody else. And if you're needy and clingy, you're going to attract unemotionally available people, energy vampires, people that just take from you, people that aren't going to give to you the way that you need, whether it's what you want or not. It's not going to be what you need. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So I'm not going to say that it's this person that's worth waiting for if there is a specific person, but I do feel like you're on a quest. You're on a quest for love externally, because you don't have it internally. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I'm gonna straight up be honest. That's gotta be, like, enjoy your quarantine with yourself. You need to have a honeymoon with yourself. You need to be your own best friend. Take yourself out to dinner. Take yourself on a trip if you can. But that's not messing around in somebody else's stuff. Confidence is your key to success. Okay, if you're not confident, you're going to come off as needy. You're going to come off as clingy. You're going to think you need something that you don't really need. You're going to have an insatiable desire, need. This is a very needy person here. This is a very needy pile. Which actually is good for you, because I have so much love in me. I don't know where to put it. I don't know who needs it. I know that I need to give it, but I don't know where to put it. And if y'all don't comment and communicate with me, I don't know what, I'm going blindly. Intuition is, spirit will guide me to do things, and just like this, but it's hard for me I don't like to have to figure it out. I like people to be direct with me, and I can't just assume. I don't want to just assume what you need. I don't want to anticipate your needs. I want you to tell me what you need, because I have it to give. I need you to just tell me. Meditate and contemplate. Back to the meditating. Think about what it is that you need. What emotional fulfillment do you need? Why do you need the emotional fulfillment? What inner child healing have you not done? What healing in general? What adult healing have you not done? What are you not facing? What are you facing? And then I'm going to get 2 oracles here to kind of wrap this up. And see if there's a little more about your purpose here. Self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on, I'm going to say the universe, but it says God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I'm willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. All right? Self-sufficiency. It's not as if you need anyone. You do have options. You just have to be open to receiving it and letting go of that need that you think and believe and delude yourself into thinking that you have. that you need. I don't know where this channel's going. What I need from you is to need me. But I don't know how you need me if you don't talk to me. I don't know what kind of readings y'all need. I don't know what services I need to offer. Because I can offer so much. But if you don't tell me what you need, I have no idea. I have no way of knowing. And I'm going to be distant because I can't help somebody that doesn't want my help or doesn't know how to ask for my help. Or is too prideful to receive. I feel like that was a message from the universe directly to me. Because I have a hard time with material reception for some reason. So I'm not materializing anything because I have a hard time believing that it can happen. So, alright. It doesn't feel right. It feels like I need to wait. Oh, there it is. Alright. Impatience. My life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Okay, so maybe you're being a little impatient with wanting love and wanting acceptance and wanting whatever it is that you're wanting, so you're going around and taking. You're not receiving, you're taking. You can't do that. You have to be open to receiving. If you take, it's going to take from you. If you receive, you have enough to give. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, let me know how this resonated. Let me know what you need. This pile seems like it needs a lot of help. I do, obviously, I mean, I don't know if it's obvious or not, but I do personal readings and stuff like that. And self-healing. Or not self-help. Whatever. I'm tired. But hit me up. Let me know what it is that you need. What kind of readings do you want to see from me? What kind of readings do you need to see from me right now? Okay, because I want to crank them out. We got nothing to do right now. Nothing but time. Okay, time and learning how to be patient. Thank you. I love you guys. Till next time.